Hey guys, what's up? It's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So today's video is actually something that I've never filmed before. It was inspired by Carter Sullivan. If you don't know who she is a super awesome YouTuber here. She does finance videos as well. And she does usually like a mid-month like money update, and she kind of uses it as a way to talk about other money stuff besides budgeting. So I don't know if this is something I'm going to do continuously, but I feel like I am really in need of it this month. I feel like so far June has been not the greatest month for me budgeting money wise. I feel like there's just a lot going on and I just need a little kind of reset, a mid-month reset. So my plan for today's video is that I'm gonna kind of just, first of all, I need to just like update my budget and figure out where I'm at for the month so far. It's currently Monday, June 13th. So figure out where we're at so far for the month and then kind of just talk about how things have been going since being a homeowner, where Alex and I are at in terms of savings and what we're saving for currently and how we are preparing for welcoming our baby into the world. So first of all, if you don't know, I am currently 7 months pregnant. I'm due in September, so I don't know, do the math, whatever. But that is kind of a big adjustment that is happening soon and that we are preparing for. Kiwi. Anyway, let's first off just kind of go through June's budget so far and put in everything that's on here because I feel like I have not looked at it this month. Like I have no idea where I'm at with things. So I'm actually sharing my screen. I don't know if I've done this before while I'm actually updating my budget, but we are gonna do it because why not? Also, we have a bed in our guest bedroom now. I'm in our guest bedroom, so that's pretty exciting. Let's first start by putting in the first paycheck that I got of the month, which is actually higher than what I was expecting. I feel like they recently changed how they do this. I don't know how I feel about it. So $2,067.06, and I got that on the 3rd. There's some charges in here that I'm not sure if I did those in the end of May. It's like for June 1st, but I'm not sure if I did it in the end of May or, okay, no, I did not account for those. Oops. I already just know that I've gone over on my miscellaneous so far, and it's not even anywhere close to halfway through the month. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this stuff in. We got a $30 charge at Walgreens, which is dumb because that was literally like me getting a prenatal, no, not prenatal, iron supplements, whatever. We've already paid a lot of our like subscription things for the month, which is nice that those come out right away. We have some coffee. One thing that I really like about this app that I use is I don't have it's every dollar budget app, whatever, is that I don't have the premium version or whatever, like I don't pay for it. I have to go in and put every single expense in that I have done, and you know, it's kind of good for me sometimes. Why on earth am I spending so much money? I feel like some of these things I might have accidentally put under my stuff and it was supposed to be Alex's stuff, but also who knows. Those expenses are done. We have made our student loan payment. All right, so updating my budget. It's already been a little rough this month. I'm already only have $40 left in my miscellaneous category. I don't remember exactly what I bought or how that happened, but you know, sometimes there are months that things just like don't work out, and that's totally okay. And I'll probably go into more detail about that when we actually like budget for the month, because I want this to be a little bit different. I want this to be a little more sit down chat, stuff like that. So savings. So right now Alex and I kind of have a few different savings categories, if you may. The first one is our emergency fund. So we have about $1,000 in our emergency fund. This is for like any like crazy thing that could happen. We also both have credit cards that have a pretty decent limit. If something happens and we really can't afford it, like not the end of the world, we have options. I know that's like obviously not what you should do, but you know, we have options. Second savings right now that is going on is savings for my medical bills. So at the beginning of this year, I started on my own insurance plan along with Alex. No longer on my parents because we're married. I'm 25, almost 26. And we originally chose the high deductible plan because we're not very big doctor people. So we were like, you know, whatever, we're maybe gonna have to pay a little bit. But then obviously we also decided to have a kid. So here we are. So basically we have to pay $6,000 out of pocket kind of up front, and then we don't pay anything else. So every doctor visit I have, I don't pay the entirety of the thing because that'd be really expensive, but I do pay a decent amount. Like I've already paid probably close to $2,000 on just medical things so far this pregnancy. So with that, I have like what's called a health savings account, which basically I can put money directly from my paycheck into that account, and then my employer also matches up to $1,200, I think. So I've been doing that. So I've been using that primarily to pay for a lot of these medical bills, but I know that at the end of the year, it's still not gonna hit that $6,000, which I know we're gonna have to spend money on. So the rest of that is saved. It's currently saved. We finished saving for it. So when those come around, we will be prepared for it. And then the next thing that we are saving for is maternity leave. So obviously, I kind of talked about this, I think, in a different video, but the US in general does not have universal paid maternity leave. The way that it works most of the time is that your employer has 6 weeks of short-term disability, which for me, I have, but it's only paid at 66% of my normal pay. And on top of that, I think I talked about this recently, but my position at work is a variable position, so I work usually a 0.9, but I could be scheduled down to a 0.7. And with short-term disability, I only get the lower end of the FTE. So I'm making like half, basically half of what I make right now, which is not, it sounds like more than it is, because I also like with what I make right now, I have more money than I need for basic expenses and stuff. But yeah, and then the second 6 weeks because I'm taking 12 weeks, I am just using vacation time. So we'll be paid the whole time in some way. But with that, we've had to save some money to account for paying for expenses during that time. And obviously afterwards, things are really gonna change because we're gonna have baby expenses. So when September rolls around, things are definitely gonna change again, because we obviously just have a house now, and now we're gonna have a baby. So life is, finances are absolutely insanity right now. But anyway, I'm pretty almost done saving for all that stuff, but it's been honestly stressful, like just planning out. And not that we have to furnish our house right now, but I feel like I just want to buy things for the house and finish everything here before the baby comes. And we're obviously gonna have some baby stuff that we're gonna need to buy after, like baby showers and stuff, because obviously not everything is gonna be purchased by other people. And yeah, so savings has been a big goal for us right now, and I feel like I am in such a different place financially and like mentally, money mind wise, compared to when I started my like debt-free journey, finance journey, back in like January of 2020, because at that point I was so determined to just pay off my debt as fast as I can, and now that is not a priority of mine. I am hoping to refinance my loan shortly here to have a lower monthly payment, which would really help with baby stuff and everything. So once I do that, I will be sure to let you guys know. But yeah, it's been crazy because we just have a lot going on right now. Life is full of different adventures, and you know, that's kind of the fun of it, is just rolling with the punches and figuring everything out. But I definitely need to be better about what I'm spending on a day-to-day basis, because I clearly am spending too much money on miscellaneous things, and it's not even like necessarily baby stuff, which is surprising, but it's just like random things for the house and stuff like that. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at, debt-wise, savings-wise, budgeting-wise. I was gonna go through Alex and my joint account, but I think I'm gonna save that for my budget in a few weeks. I'll just generally talk about it right now. So for those who don't know, Alex and I have like a joint checking account. Currently, our bank accounts are like this. Alex has his own checking account. We have a joint checking and a joint savings. I have my own checking account and I have my own savings account. So the goal in the future is to combine those savings accounts. So then I'll have a checking, Alex will have a checking, we'll have a joint, and then we'll have a joint savings, because I don't need to save money on my own. Like, there's no point to it. And I'm just keeping my separate checking account for now because it's just easier for me to manage finances, especially with such a large student loan payment. Just making sure that that money's there. So that's kind of why we do it the way we do. So from our joint account, right before we own the house, I had calculated out like how much we spend each month, and then Alex and I both just put the same amount there, and it kind of just takes care of itself. Since we've moved, we've had to increase that a decent amount, so we each put $1,800 there a month, and that covers our mortgage payment, our taxes with the mortgage payment, all of our electricity, gas, utilities, you name it, internet, groceries, if Alex and I are to go out to eat. Eventually that will include like anything for the baby, so in a few months we'll have to probably up it again. But it's just been nice, and a nice way to start the combination of our finances, because obviously eventually I think the goal is that everything is just combined, because it's just, I feel like, easier. But right now the way we have it works, and who knows, maybe we'll end up staying the way we have it forever because it just works out. But yeah, so that's kind of what we have, and I will show you more in depth what we pay for things with my July budget that I'll film in a few weeks. But I just wanted to kind of sit and chat and vent about all the craziness of life right now. But yeah, it's just, you know, sometimes you just need to vent, and there's just a lot going on in our life right now. And I know once baby's here and we get settled into our new financial routine and everything, and I'm back to work, like, life will be different. And I'm very interested to see how my budgets are gonna be during my maternity leave. That'll be interesting. Who knows? I might even have time to film them, honestly. But anyway, yeah, so that is kind of the gist of what I wanted to just kind of chat with you mid-month. It's also the middle of the year now. Before I end, I just wanted to, because I feel like I used to be good about sharing where I was at debt-wise, and I feel like I have not done that in a while, because I don't honestly even know where I'm at. I'm at like 80 I think. I could be under 80 now. I honestly have not checked in a month or two at least, and I don't remember where I was the last time I checked. So just re-downloading the app to my phone, that's how long it's been. Okay, so current debt is $79,679.42. We are officially under 80,000. that is impressive. This is just student loan debt, obviously, because now I have a whole another load of debt in this house, but that's okay. But wow, okay, cool. So I am officially under 80,000. And I think when I refinance too, Alex has an EdVest account that we can use to pay off some of my debt, so we will pay for that. Life's good. Life's gonna be good. I think that is something that I really just need to do, like, soon, is just decrease my student loan payment, because literally right now, if I were to refinance, I could probably get another 10-year loan with like a $700 a month payment versus a $1,200 a month payment. And right now I would probably pay the lower end of that, but in the future I could go back up to that $1,200 payment, because like it's been totally achievable, but it would be nice to have the option to not have to pay that much, because that is a lot of money. Like $1,200 a month is a lot of money. Like that is some people's entire like income, or like one whole paycheck for someone. So that will literally be more than one of my paychecks when I'm on maternity leave. That is one of my goals, is to get that done and get my loan refinanced before I go on maternity leave. So we have a finance guy that Alex talks to and does our taxes and stuff, that we need to figure out how exactly to go about it. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little just honest chat, open, I don't even know what it was. It's not a vlog, it's just sit down chat about money and life and everything. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.